What up, what up, what up, good people? It's your boy BTG, aka Bust Them Guns, back at you with another one. So we got the big boys on deck today. xTen versus xTen, ported versus non-ported. So let's go ahead and get into it. This video is for educational purposes only. We're in a safe and controlled environment. We're not selling any firearms, nor are we selling any accessories. We're not promoting the sale of any firearms, nor are we promoting the sale of any accessories. Strictly a product review of my own personal equipment. All right, so if you're new to the channel, welcome. Appreciate you stopping by. If you enjoy the content, hopefully you hit that subscribe button and come back and see us. If you're a returning viewer, I appreciate the support. Appreciate you being along for the ride, and we're going to keep this journey going. All right, so let's get into it. Today, we got one of the pieces that we got back from Trent from TDS Gunworks. This is our xTen. So this bad boy is magazine empty. Gun is empty. We'll stick that mag in for aesthetics. So this here is our Midnight Bronze mixed with burnt bronze xTen P320. And what we did was we cut the top of this bad boy open, and we've got, that is 7 ports in there. So this will be the first shot. See how this bad boy is running. We wanted to have a baseline to compare it to. So we've got stock xTen. Mag is empty. Gun is empty. Mag back in for aesthetics. So this is my brother-in-law's xTen here. This bad boy is stock. So this is going to give us a direct reflection of what the performance is before as well as after. So been looking forward to this one. 10 millimeter is a hard-hitting caliber. So this bad boy, you're not shooting a 9. It kicks, it's got some thump. So it was a big question of whether these ports was going to tone that down. So time is about to tell. So we're going to go ahead and get on out to the range. We're not going to hold it up. What I did initially was just kind of zero the dot, make sure we were dialed in. This is a different dot. I had the Vatatsu on there. So zeroed it in the house with the laser sight. So first thing we do when we get out there, run some shots, see if we're dialed in. Usually it's a little bit low from the laser sight, so I have to adjust it up. So we're going to go out there, we're going to get this adjusted, and then we get right into it. Once the dot's dialed in, go right into the stock xTen, run this bad boy, let you see the recoil on it, let you see the impulse, and then we move right on over to this ported joint and let you see this bad boy run. So let's go ahead and get on out to the range and let's see what we're working with. Sig xTen, Fresh Sports, TDS Gunworks. So first check our dot, see if we're dialed in. So we're going to go with that top left target. See if we need to make some adjustments. This is first. It's close. With the bore sight tool, it brings me in a little bit low. So see how we're looking there. Close, so we don't want to move too much. Stay with that top left target. I think we're in there. Yeah, we're in there. Now, since we got that dialed in, let's go right into our comparison. So this is our stock xTen, it'll work. And we might as well stay with that same top left target. See if we can get on with the irons. Right there. Already hit there. That bad boy busting off. Ooh, that 10 millimeter hits hard. Doesn't like the ports are definitely making a difference. So, yeah. Something flew off down there. To that target right next to that one. And let's see what our ports are doing. That's a world of difference. Okay, let me get on target. Slow down. Okay, that was a no fire and no lockback. Okay. Flag's empty though. That's all right. No lockback. Okay. I don't know if that 10mm is feeling that Batatu. But let's go back to that target. See if it's got 0. Optic or if it's me. Again, so I'm gonna bring it up again. Let's go back in that same target. Port's making a world of difference. A world of difference. I can't see it because I'm shooting, but I can definitely feel it. We move that right target, see what the 0 is like. Okay, it's on. It hits hard because it's 10mm, but not near as hard as the stock one. So I'd say that's mission accomplished. Let's go over there. Second from the right. Yeah, this bad boy is dialed in. I am feeling that. I am feeling that. I think we're gonna run a short. This bad boy's got the roof dropping. Drop tile falling. So we're gonna switch this bad boy up. And I'm gonna run a quick short before we get too far into it. All right, so we dialed in, fairly easy, just minor adjustments. And shooting them iron sights. Takes a little calibrating, but you know, we're okay. This bad boy here, like I say, it shoots nice, but you can see the recoil, it kicks. It's got nice kick. But the ports on this xTen here tone this bad boy way down. I felt it immediately in the hand. It softened it up quite a bit. Recoil is minimal. You're right back on sight, right back on target. And I look back at the footage, it comes across in the camera as well. You're seeing considerable muzzle rise on the stock xTen versus what you're seeing here. You know you're shooting a 10mm, but it is much more docile than the stock version. So very pleased with that. So we kept it moving. We knew we were dialed in. I took a minute to run a short on these bad boys, so that should be up on the channel. So we ran that short, and then we got right back into it. Came back out, started with the stock xTen again, running some rounds, and then we moved over to the ported. So let's jump back out there. Let's get some more rounds down range and get some further evidence on how these bad boys are performing. So let's head back out. We should be back. Let's make sure we're live. We are running. We are back. So we ran this a little short. Wasn't exactly the best shooting target wise, but guns performing.
So we're going to run some more. We're going to start with the stock one in that bottom left corner, and then we're going to move on over to our ported setup here. This bad boy is running good. I made a couple of adjustments on the dot, but when I ran the short, it still seemed like it was a little low. So I'm going to try this bad boy again, just to make sure we're dialed in. It could just be me. But let's go to that bottom left target. It's pretty empty with the stock setup here. So my shooting in that short with these irons was horrible. So let's see if we can't redeem myself here. It's better. Better shooting a little. Let's see if we can go to the target when I ported setup. That should be in frame. Let's see. That's a big difference. I don't feel like I'm hitting though. Am I low? High. The target to the right. Let's see. This bad boy. I think I'm hitting high. So let's bring it down. So that's my irons there. Oh, that bad boy is way down. Damn. Let's shoot it with the irons. Now these irons are irons that I swapped out for the suppressor height. And let's see, let's go to this right target here with the irons. That bad boy is dirty as hell. Let's go to that one on the right there with the irons. If that's on or not. But I know our dot seems like it might be very high now. So this 10 millimeter might be killing that little top too.
All right, so we thought we were dialed in. I know on the short, this bad boy was shooting a little bit low, but I wasn't sure if that was me. So we ran our rounds through the stock xTen. We were fairly good there. Improvement from the short because I was all over the place in the short. But when we got here, our zero was gone. This bad boy was kind of all over the place. So I had to go back to the drawing board, get this bad boy dialed in again, and weren't really seeing where it was hidden. So weren't really seeing it at all. So what I did was put a big target on there and kind of dialed this bad boy in, saw where we were, and then ran it. So let's head back out to the range. We've got a big target set up on there, and we're going to get this bad boy dialed in. I don't really know what happened, but once we dialed it in, it was on. So let's head back out to the range, get this bad boy settled in, and then we'll run on through, and then we'll come back in and wrap up.
Okay, one more. Just a smidget more. Should put us right in there. Let's try it. Yep. Let's go that upper right target up there. There we go. Oh yeah. We're down now. It's weird. was moving. All right. Let's put our adjustment gadget away. And might as well tap that target a little more. Alright. We're normally dropping the center on this bad boy. So let's go right in the center of that big target there. Definitely not my best iron shooting, but it is what it is. Let's go ahead and finish that big target off, and then we're going to get us first set of targets, and we're going to switch over to other platform. So let's get a last look at this bad boy here and the difference in that flatness. Yes, being them. Matter of fact, right there. We're just gonna eat that bad boy up. Yeah, that was definitely worth it. The ports on that bad boy is doing this thing.
All right. So, as you can see, it took some adjusting, but once we got back on, then it was on. So I really don't know what happened. 10 millimeter is an abrasive caliber, and all optics cannot handle it. They recommend the Romeo 2 for this bad boy because that is a heavy duty optic, and I will probably eventually get that one. That bad boy is pretty pricey. I've been trying to catch them on clearance on Sig site, and I'm yet to catch one. So we got the Romeo X on here now. I'm going to run this next time we're out. So we'll run this bad boy here. I took the Vitat 2 off. So we'll see. We'll see how it runs. But all in all, recoil exercise, I would say hands down, the porting is definitely worth it. It really tones down the recoil. It makes the gun a totally different gun to shoot. You still know you're shooting a 10 millimeter, but this bad boy is much more of a mild shooting experience. And you can see the difference in the muzzle rise on the stock version. So they're definitely pleased with this. This is the first one out of the 3 that we got done. We still got the DH3 that we ported, and we still got the X5 Legion that we ported. So we're going to be getting those bad boys out. We'll probably run both of those together versus a separate video. This one I wanted to do individually with the stock xTen, but those two will probably run together. But hit me up in the comments. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you saw in the recoil. I knew I felt it. I wasn't sure I was going to come across on camera, but I knew it was an immediate difference in the hand. But that comes across on camera too, in my opinion, when I look back at the footage. But it's your boy BTG, aka Bust Them Guns. Check me out on other platforms at Bust Them Guns, Instagram, Facebook, as well as Rumble. Until next time, holla.